Good morning. Welcome to Thursday. If you remember a few mass shootings back, the Buffalo, a white supremacist went to a predominantly black neighborhood to a grocery store to do his evil deeds of white supremacy. And the Potomac Association of the United Church of Christ, based around Washington, D.C., did an emergency resolution for their association meeting. And I don't know how long they had been working on this concept, but they came up with the concept of a white supremacy-free zone, a zone free from white supremacy, and passed a resolution at their annual meeting. And members of Christian Fellowship, the African American church in our partnership here in San Diego, there's 6 churches, been in a close relationship for 40 years. They have proposed that we do the same thing in our Southern California, Nevada conference at our coming annual meeting next week. And so an emergency resolution will be brought forward. And since coming to San Diego, I've been really honored to be invited right away into the work of the anti-racism in the conference. And so I was included in the planning for this. How are we going to include this emergency resolution into the conference meeting? And said, we need 3 churches to sponsor this. And there were 3 churches on the Zoom call, and I said, yes, this is definitely something that I personally am committed to, have been committed to. So I want to tell you about what I said yes to. I feel like I'm still new enough that it's okay that I move forward with this. It is, in fact, an emergency resolution. And here it is. Here's at least part of it. In Leviticus 19, it says, "Do not turn to idols or make cast images for yourself, for I am the Lord your God." Do not turn to idols. And the point of this resolution is that we have turned whiteness into an idol. In this historic moment, we are faced with the idols of white idolatry, racism, hatred, and greed. Hatred has been nurtured and fostered in these last few years to such a degree that if we thought we were rendering it to a relic of the past, we were sorrowfully mistaken. Something must be done differently to challenge white idolatry. It goes on, while we genuinely express appreciation for the solidarity and witness, whites in all their liberal and progressive ideology and theology, have not effectively challenged the infrastructure or comfort of white idolatry. Hear that powerfully. It is important that if white idolatry is to be challenged, given that it is a white problem, whites must put some skin in the game and take on a different kind of commitment and posture. Though it is important for non-black allies to express solidarity, it is more important that white communities and houses of worship challenge the white community and white enclaves with expressions that will bring discomfort, cause congregations and people to truly grapple with whiteness and white idolatry by declaring in public expressions and in the work of the church, this is a white supremacy free zone. The white community and white congregations must begin to deconstruct white idolatry. It must be in our discussions, making well-meaning white institutions and people to grapple with their own communities and the aid and comfort offered to white idolatry. This is pretty bold. I mean, the implementation will make all the difference, but this is not just suggestive. This is really very bold. I'm really happy about the fact that it's very bold. And so therefore be it resolved to all the congregations of the Southern California Nevada Conference to declare their communities and settings as a white supremacy free zone, to take away the quiet existence of racism and white idolatry, force the issue into the communities in which the UCC houses of worship exist, to declare we are confronting white supremacy. And as a part of the resolution, materials will be different activities or different suggestions for how this work can be done in individual congregations. I'm excited by this new effort. I mean, we have to continue to think about ideology, words that help once again break through these layers that keep being added to idolatry. We need to dismantle it. And so I invite us all into this conversation and to this work, and grateful to be serving in this congregation and this conference. Have a grateful day. Bye.